welcome back. Today's video is going to be kids meal ideas, and I have already done 2 different videos on what my kids eat in a day, but I still get a lot of messages and emails asking me to do more of these, and I totally understand that. Even me as a mom, I'm always on the lookout for more and more fun recipes and different varieties of meals that I can feed my kids. And so I'm very happy to share this video with you all, and these recipes are not just for kids, so it can be also considered as family meals because we are all going to eat the same thing. So let's get started with today's video. Okay, so for breakfast I'm already having some dosa batter with me, so we're going to be making some carrot dosas today. And for the dip along with it, I have struggled a little bit in the past because I sometimes make sambar for breakfast and if I'm having rice for lunch, so I make sambar as a side dish for both the meals together. But on other days I make something easy like a chutney or anything like that, and my kids don't prefer that as much, and I don't want to force them to have it, even because I don't think coconut chutney as such is that healthy. So I used to end up giving them a little bit of sugar that my kids definitely love, but I wanted to try out something healthy as a side dish, because if the main dish is healthy and if the side dish is also as healthy as that, and if my kids love it, it's a win-win situation for everyone. So I have been making this dip recently, and it's a hummus which is very easy to prepare at home, and my kids love it, and each of the ingredient used in it is so healthy. And if something is left over in the plate, my kids love to have it, even if the main idli or dosa is over, and if this hummus is left over, they love to scoop it out and eat it with a spoon. So I have been really happy with that, and I wanted to share this with you all. So let's get into making the breakfast.
I'm getting ready to prepare the carrot dosa. So here I'm having some baby carrots, and I'm going to be using those. I'm grating them in the food processor, and I really like using this food processor for grating any vegetables. So here are the grated carrots, coriander leaves, and a little water that I'm going to grind into a paste-like consistency. Here I have taken about 2 cups of dosa batter, and then I'm going to mix this pureed mixture into the batter. Once that is ready, I'm adding a little bit of crushed kasuri methi to it. Going to fry these mustard, urad dal and red chilies, and then adding it into the batter. Once it's nicely mixed, the carrot dosa batter is ready. Before we make the carrot dosa, I'm also going to show you how I make the hummus dip for it. Here are some white sesame seeds, which are rich in calcium, iron and many other vitamins and minerals. I'm just roasting it in a pan, and then these are the ingredients required for it: boiled chickpeas, lemon juice and a few garlic cloves, paprika, some olive oil and some garlic salt. So just quickly adding it all together into a food processor and mixing it well into a paste-like consistency. And adding the olive oil little by little from the top, so that it just trickles down and blends well into the mixture. The hummus dip is ready now, and I'm going to prepare the dosa with the batter that we had prepared earlier. I'm using a small spoon to make small sized ones which kids find cute. Then once that is ready, kids ate their breakfast. Some time past their breakfast, I give them fruits. Today they are having a smoothie drink which they like, and it's a good one to increase their weight. So for that I'm just chopping up a banana and I'll just pop it up in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. For making the smoothie, I have a tablespoon of peanut butter, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, half a cup of milk and the banana. Going to add all that together into a blender jar and giving it a good mix.
Okay, so now for lunch on a weekday, Adi has got school and has to go to school before 12:30. He has to start from home at 12:30 to get into his school bus, and so there is not much of a gap between his breakfast and lunch. And so usually I prepare some one pot meal which has everything in it and he can have easily. But for today I'm going to be making some parathas, which is stuffed black bean parathas, which is very tasty and healthy as well. So let's get started with the lunch.
Here I'm making the dough as usual with whole wheat flour. For the stuffing, I have some boiled black beans. I'm heating up it in a pan with a little bit of salt, garam masala powder, coriander powder, a few minced garlic cloves. After mixing it well and after all the water has evaporated off, adding grated paneer to it and mixing it all well. Once it reaches this mushy consistency, the filling is ready. Then as usual, I'm stuffing the filling while rolling the parathas. And cooking it up. So lunch is black bean parathas with some raita and a few chopped tomatoes. after Adi comes back from school, the kids had milk. And then for snack, I just made this with some pineapple cubes, cheese and blueberries. This is a snack bar cheese that I'm using. For kids, it is safer to use a straw instead of a bamboo stick as a skewer, since I didn't have to worry about them while they were eating it. And they had a lot of fun eating this from the straw, and most often I feel it makes a lot of difference with just the way anything is served to the kids.
Okay, so now for dinner, this is going to be a little fun meal for the kids, and it's not going to be the traditional Indian meal, but what I wanted to incorporate in my kids at the earliest is their relationship with salads, and I want them to consider salads as a part of their meal, and I don't want them growing up thinking that salads are something that you have only on a diet or anything like that. So, and even here when they grow up in the school cafeteria, they have the option for salads, and I want them to choose that over something else at their own will. So I have been trying out different fun salad ideas for kids, and I can see that my kids are loving the salads, especially because of the toppings on top of that. But the happy part is that they get to finish most of it. So today for dinner, they're going to be having a salad and a fun little burger, which is not the traditional burger with the buns. It is a different kind of burger. So let's get started with the dinner.
I'm using these soya chunks for making the salad. It's a very good source of protein in a vegetarian meal, and I'm just cooking it in boiling water with some salt and then washing it in cold water and squeezing off the excess water. After that, I'm adding it into a pan and adding some taco seasoning here. You can add any sort of masala that you would like to. Once that is cooked, the salad can be put together. Here is some shredded lettuce, sour cream, shredded cheddar cheese. First adding in the shredded lettuce, soya chunks, and topping it with cheese. Then adding some sour cream and adding some wonton strips to add a good crunch to the salad, and then it's ready to be munched. Once they're eating the salad, I also wanted to make a special burger for them. So I had already peeled up a sweet potato and sliced it and seasoned it with some olive oil, salt and oregano, and allowed to cook it in a pan. So now it is fully cooked, and here I have an avocado. So just scooping out the flesh and after that mashing it well. Then instead of the buns in the burger, we are using a healthier option, sweet potato, and making a simple fun burger for the kids. Spreading the avocado onto the sweet potato slice and adding a sliced up tomato. And it is ready to be a part of a kid's fun meal.
for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and I hope it was helpful for someone out there, and I will see you all later in a different video. Till then, take care and bye.